Good morning, you guys. My mom is parking the car right now, so I started for her. How are you guys feeling this morning? I hope everyone's doing good. Welcome to the Fearless Morning Show.
It's the first day of school?
Oh, it's the first day of school, you guys. I'm starting freshman year in high school.
Are you excited?
Hi, Kimberly.
Are you excited about the first day of high school?
I'm nervous.
Are you?
A little.
No need to be nervous. It's the first day of school.
And it's too early for that.
It's never too early for that. Oh, let's add in. So Rosie is, until we get our schedules down. She said good morning, Rosie.
Good morning.
Until we get our schedules down pat, we will be doing this in the car, and Rosie will be starting the morning show. We're doing a trial run. School starts at 8:20, but because there's construction, all they said was, if this is not your base school, which is not, please plan to be here an hour early, just because there's 4,000 students at this school, and there's 763 freshmen starting this year. So, yeah. That was like great way to start the morning. So I'm sorry, we left super early. So we're here, but it's better to be early than to be stuck in traffic and late.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Good morning, Dee.
Tell Rosie her hair is on point today. Yeah.
You see, honey, she will not let anybody touch it. I tried to touch it. What'd you do, Rosie, when I touch it?
Oh, she got the flip. Yes.
Right. She got it flipped. So have a good day at school, dear. So she'll start the morning show until we figure out just our time period. I'm trying to be parked. So Jasmine said, hey, so just in case I'm not, y'all may see Rosie's face at least for the rest of this week until.
You're so loud, did you know that?
I'm a loud talker. I'm sorry. Carry on, Lynn. What's our quote for today? I'm trying to see.
All right. Well, guys, great first of the new year for some of y'all going back to school. I know APS and some of the others went back a couple of days ago. So yeah, we go next week, so we'll be good on that front. It was so funny. Yesterday we went to the orthodontist, and you know, my baby, he doesn't talk to everyone. He's like that little introvert, extrovert, like mommy. And they asked him, they said, hey, you ready to go back to school? There was an emphatic no that came out of my child's voice. I was like, man, you can at least pretend you ready to go back to school. But anywho, y'all, our quote for this morning, for the Fearless Morning Show, is I'm not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. And that's by Stephen Covey. I'm not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions, right? So, guys, the financial confession and conversation this morning is how to get unstuck in your finances. Oftentimes, a lot of people say, well, I just don't know where to go. I'm overwhelmed. There's so much that's happening. I don't have enough paycheck at the end of my week, let alone at the end of my month, right? So what are some of the things that you can do to get unstuck? And this is a question that's heard often, right? Well, let me just be frank. In a couple of conversations that I've been privy to, and there are some people who will say that, and they'll be outright with you, Lynn, I just can't figure this thing out right now. And what I want you to think about is actually make a fist. Take your hand and make a fist. And that fist, and close it really, really tight as you can get it. That fist actually represents what you know. Okay? This fist represents what you know. And then think about all the space that's around you right now. You know, that comfort zone, that space that you don't like people to come up in. That's the stuff that you know that you don't know, right? Those are the things that you know that you don't know. And then think about the room or the entire space, not your car, JoJo, something bigger. Think about the entire space that you're in. I'm thinking of the room that I'm in right now. Dare I say the house that I'm in. That's the stuff stuff that you don't know that you don't know. You say, well, Leah, why are you talking about this, guys? One of the reasons that we tend to get stuck in our finances and in our situations is because we're trying to do the same things that we've always done to come out of those situations. And Einstein said it best is you cannot, continue to do the same things over and over and think you're going to get different results. You cannot fix the problem with the same things that cause that problem, right? So if you've been, going to work, getting your paycheck, paying your bills, and doing the things that you know how to do, right? And it's not changing your situation or your circumstances, it's because there's something else that needs to happen. See, what we tend to do is we know 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 things to do for our situation. And we'll get caught up in these different things and we'll say to ourselves, I'm stuck because I've tried everything. When in actuality, we say we've tried everything, but have you really tried everything, right? You've tried everything that you know. If you go back to the scenario that I shared with you earlier, think about the fact that those 3, 4, 5, however many things you tried, maybe it's 10. But of those things that you tried, there are hundreds of things out there that you have not tried, but you have not expanded your thinking outside of that. And then once you expand your thinking outside of that, or dare I say, speak to someone that can help you expand your thinking outside of that, then you start to see the different opportunities. You start to see, those possibilities start to come to life. So how do you get unstuck? And this can apply to anything, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your finances, whether it's your health. How do you get unstuck? The first and foremost, most important thing that you have to do is to become aware of the situations, right? Awareness is what is going to allow you to see that there are more choices, there are more opportunities, there are other things that I can do. But oftentimes we get stuck in the fist. We get stuck in this area right here of what we already know. And we keep going back to the same toolbox, pulling those tools out, trying to use them over and over and over, but it's not changing the situation. It's not until we come outside of that fist, right? Not until we come outside of our zone of what we know that we can move to a different place, that we can get unstuck. So in looking at this, guys, the thing that I need to share with you, or the thing that I hope that you get from listening to this conversation this morning. Yes, I'm Lynn Dimmons, America's #1 financial rebound coach. Yeah, I said it, #1. The thing that I hope that you get is that your way that you're doing it is not the only way to get it done. Think about it. In math class, 3 + 2 = 5, right? So does 2 + 3 = 5. So does 6 - 1 = 5. So there's so many different ways, if you go through that process, that you can figure out there's more than one way to get a thing done, right? So figure out for you, recognize that there are hundreds of ways, and I need to figure out what is that one? How do I get past those 3, 4, 5 things that I've always done to get to my next? See, that's how you get unstuck in your finances. And that's one of the reasons that I teach people about investing in the markets. Why? Because investing in the markets is not just looking at stocks. It's not just looking at, buying and holding stocks for the long term. Do you know? Everybody knows, yeah, you can buy stocks, and when it's going up, you make money, right? You can buy stocks when it's going down. Do you know that there's something out there that's called short selling? You can short your position, meaning that you can make money while the markets are going down. And then there are also other opportunities. And guys, I'm not just talking about setting it and forgetting it. I'm not talking about leaving it in there for the long haul. I'm talking about short-term investing opportunities. Once you learn how to do them, that can create cash flow for you. See, cash flow can help you when you think that that paycheck that you're getting is going to come up short. Then how do you now have additional income, residual income, positive flowing income, right, that you can now utilize to help you in accomplishing whatever goals you set for yourself? So no matter, guys, what you say, what you do, what you must recognize when you are stuck is that first and foremost, you have to be aware of the situation. And by being aware of the situation, then you say, these are the things that I have tried. What are those things outside of this box that I can now try that are going to move me to my next position, right? Who do I need to talk to? Who do I need to get around? What do I need to read? Where do I need to go? What workshop do I need to attend? What is it that I need to do to get to my next? Because it does not matter, right? In these situations and circumstances that we're facing, it does not matter if you're not willing to be educated or if you're not willing to educate yourself, right? If you're not willing to learn and do something different, then fine, continue to do the same things you always done, continue to be stuck, continue to go through the motions, continue to be in that pain, continue to be overwhelmed by your debt, continue to be in that situation where you have to be paycheck to paycheck. Because nothing changes until something changes, right?
That's right. Mm-hmm.
So you have to understand that, guys. And when we talk about the stock market and the opportunities inside of the stock market, now, yeah, that is the investing vehicle that I've chosen. That's the investing vehicle of choice for us right now. However, there are so many income producing strategies out there that you must avail yourself to. And when I say that, you must open your mind up to the possibilities. Go out there and get as much information on the topic as you can. If that's reading, if that's listening to the podcast, if that's joining us here at the Fearless Morning Show every morning at 7:15 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, then do that. But there are things that you can do, things that you must do. These are called your non-negotiables, guys. Those things that you do differently that are going to help you to push to your next. See, that's how you get unstuck. So go from the fist. Remember, we started out with the fist in the beginning. This is everything that you know, right? This is everything that you know. And if you look around the room that you're in or the space that you're in, that's everything that you don't know that you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you grasp the gravity of that situation and think about all of the things, all of the possibilities that are available to you, don't continue to miss those opportunities. Don't continue to miss your opportunities, guys. All right, guys, I'm Lynn Demons. I know it was a quick one this morning, but I definitely wanted to get that out to you. Get unstuck in your finances. If you're ready, guys, I'm teaching a course that starts on Thursday, the Investing Blueprint. Go to bit.ly/the Investing Blueprint. Get into class so we can start getting you educated on some of these investing opportunities. It's more than stocks, it's options, it's commodities. There's so many things out there that you can do, but because you don't know what you know, right? This is what you know. This entire space around us is what we don't know, right? Get in class. I love the motions. It's almost like we need a signing interpreter, right? This is, guys, get in class so that you can get the education that you need, because we cannot continue to do the same things we've always done and expect different results. And just let me remind you of the quote this morning. I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. So make a decision today, guys. What are you going to do? How are you going to educate yourself? How are you going to move to your next? I'm Lynn Demons, America's #1 financial rebound coach. Yes, I said it, America's #1. I'm so proud of me today. I wasn't too long-winded today. I normally am, but I broke it down. Yes, because I know that this is the new school year. We got to keep it short and sweet to the point. So go over, guys. Don't forget to join us at the Fearless Morning Show every morning at 7:15 a.m. All right, Miss Co-host, over to you.
All right, guys, please make sure that you sign up because, and Rachel is still on. Y'all need to check out Rachel too because she does credit repair and she also does real estate. And when I tell you, I invested with Rachel to help me with my credit repair because what I found out personally for myself is I knew the information. It was the application of the information that I was having trouble with. And sometimes you need a little hand holding to get you to the next step. And Rachel has been holding my hand to my next step. And part of that is this is Confessions and Conversations on the morning show.
Yes.
Part of that is Lynn talks about is know your numbers. And you have to know your numbers. And as I was sending my information over to Rachel, which is one of the reasons why y'all know that last year I spent $7,000 at the Dollar Tree Dollar Menu. I was $7,000 broke with the Dollar Tree and the Dollar Menu. Because when you sit down and start looking at your numbers, even if you have somebody like Rachel to help you, she can only help you so much if you're not aware of your numbers. She's going to do what she does. Lynn is going to help you invest. But if you're not committed to look at your numbers and understand where you are, you may tell them where you want to be. But until you understand where you are, they cannot help you. They are professionals and you've got to trust and respect what they do and what they say. So when they tell you to go do something, please make sure that you understand to follow the steps to go do that. So go check out Rachel. She is about her business for real. She not for play. Like, don't go over there thinking she just gonna be playing with you. She a little bit like Lynn. She is gonna be about her business. And if you ain't about your business, she gonna say deuces. So guys, all right, so that was part of my financial thought for today. But for the fearless thought for today is, I'm sorry, Rosie says I'm screaming. I can't help it.
That's because you're in a small space and you're talking so loud, you're hurting my ears.
What? Look at, she makes me sick. Whatever. I'm from the country. I got a loud voice. I don't even know. Why don't you get out and go to school, Laura? Can you go inside?
Do you want me to get out and go to school?
I'm just saying, you can go to school. We in the parking lot.
It's raining outside.
It's raining. You interrupted my segment. I got something to say. Good.
Say it.
Thank you, Jesus.
I'm gonna leave.
Leave, bye.
You so ooh.
Listen. Next time you're not opening up the show, you're gonna have to sit quietly.
I don't know how to sit quietly.
Listen, so the fearless thought for the day, y'all. Because life can be crazy. Don't let folk draw you into that crazy. Number one.
I'm not crazy.
Number two, guys, on this fearless journey, Lynn and I talk about all the time that you have to have your circle is what challenges you. Your circle equals change as well. But this is a private journey. It is a personal journey for yourself. So this week, I keep telling y'all about the Renew You. Hey, Kimberly, girl, these kids, I'm trying to tell you. So I keep telling y'all about the Renew You weekend that I had this past weekend, but I can't even put into words how I felt. So I'm going to respect that, what I went through, because it was great. But what I found, I'm going to pull you around if you give me 2 seconds. Unless you just want to walk in the rain.
Okay.
You see how she interrupted me, Lynn? Do you see? Not excuse me.
You were the one that was saying that you wanted to do it, so I was going to leave you to do your thing.
No, you can't. I'll drive you to the front door. Okay. Anyway, this journey. Y'all,
it's true life and confessions over here. It ain't nothing.
What?
Nothing fake, nothing phony. Just get that real. I hear you, Kimberly. Teenage years are a beast. I'm just loving my baby. He 8 years old right now. He just all in that good, sweet space right now. So I'm good. Yes, but don't
point thumbs at me.
She might have a point, JoJo, because you and I are a little bit loud because we get passionate about what it is that we talk about.
And we excited. It's early in the morning.
And we want people to do right. We want people to do these things. We want people to level up and come up. So I get you. I feel you.
Thank you, Lynn. Thank you.
Yes.
So y'all, this is a personal, private journey. Lynn and I and the whole Fearless Morning Show crew, and for our regulars, we are here for you guys. We're here to support you in any way possible. We're here to give you all the resources you need. But at the end of the day, it comes down to you being by yourself in your private space, taking action to do the steps that we've given you. So you've got to be committed and not just interested, and you've got to be ready to make that change, because if you're not, you're going to keep showing up here at the Fearless Morning Show. You're going to keep getting tips to invest. You're going to keep getting tips to live past crazy, and you're going to keep living in crazy, and you're going to keep living in paycheck to paycheck status, because you're not committed and ready for application. You've got to do this. It's a personal journey, and it's personal growth for a reason. It's not group growth. It's not me and my husband growth. It's not me and my best friend growth. It is called personal growth for a reason. So on this journey, guys, please take time to invest in yourself, even if that's quiet time for today as the kids go back to school or whatever your situation may be. Take some time today. Look at some finances. Check a bank account. Look at those books that you have sitting around your house that you've been meaning to read to better yourself forever. Read a chapter. Write out a goal for the month of August and see if you can achieve that. Because this personal growth journey is just that, personal, and you are well worth it. Because here's the thing, you have to know you're worth it, because if you don't think you're worth it, you'll continue to live in your crazy, and your self-worth will be wrapped up in your crazy, and it'll be, the answer will be, I ain't got time for that. That's another way of saying I'm not worthy of taking time to dedicate to what I need to do to handle my business. So guys, you are worth it. Please handle your business. Please take that time. This is a personal journey. The Fearless Morning Show is here for you every single day at 7:15. So you can come here, and we're going to continue to give you the tips, tricks, information that you need to succeed in life. But at the end of the day, when Lynn and I are gone, the TV is off, because, it's a TV show. When the TV is off, Oprah's gone. What you gonna do? You got to implement the work. There's no way around it. All right, Lynn, anything else you want to add before we close out the morning show?
Well, Rosie, you have a super duper fantabulous first day of freshman year. Yep, go kill it. I know you're ready, especially for those AP classes. Y'all did those literary studies this summer, so you should be all the way prepared.
You rolled her eyes, Lynn, like you make me sick, Ma. Lynn knew what I made y'all do. Yes, she knows. She know what I made y'all do. She's thanking me for it, as her homework assignment is due this morning. Yes, on the first day of school.
How lovely. Okay.
Yes, it's very lovely.
All right. Yeah, we talk about education for everyone else. It starts at home first. Yes. And foremost, it starts at home. With that said, guys, these things that we're teaching you, make sure you're transferring that knowledge and information to your children. Yes, building generational wealth, but we also charge you with sharing it and getting it out to others. Good morning, Charlene. Thank you for joining us as well. Guys, get this information, share it with your kids, but also share it with someone else in your community. Help them level up as well in their life, in their finances. Thank you again for joining us. We know your time is your most precious commodity. You can't get these minutes back, and you decided to sit through it with us today, and we appreciate you for that. If you are ready to go ahead and join us on this journey, JoJo, the Fearless Journey is still going on. It's August 1st. You have 30 more days to decide when are we going to do these things. So roller coaster day coming up. You let me know. I'm already ready to go, right? Actually, we're going this weekend, so you just let me know. And see, I'm trying to get you to Vegas. You want to get to Vegas to reenact your scene. These are the steps we must
please take. Understand, we reenacting that scene. I don't care what roller coaster I'm about to get on. We about to be reenacting Poison in Vegas. If you down for going, you better get ready.
So, but you got some steps to get through first before we get to Vegas. So I need you to get these things done and send me the date, JoJo. So y'all go sign up for the, what's going on?
This parent is back in, like there's traffic out the wazoo.
Jesus. Oh.
You can't be whooping that car like that. She almost backed up into another car. Okay, carry on. Carry on.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, as long as y'all are safe, that's what matters.
Yeah.
And if you need to turn the camera around to capture anything,
Right.
do like those people. You know those people that capture stuff all the time
Yeah.
and send it over to the news channel.
Yes. We on the ready, girl.
Right, guys. So just to close out the show this morning, don't forget our quote that we started out with. I'm not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions by Stephen Covey. So make the right decisions for you and your family today. If you're ready, if you're committed, you said, yes, let's go ahead and take that class, bit.ly/investing blueprint. Get signed up. We start on Thursday, y'all. Let's go to our next. I'm Lynn Simmons, America's #1 financial rebound coach. Yes, I said it, America's #1.
All right, guys. Thank y'all for joining the Fearless Morning Show. I promise tomorrow will be a lot smoother. There will be no arguing with the teenager on tomorrow's show. I'm so sorry. But thank you guys for joining. Again, if you know anybody that's living in crazy and you know they need this information, please have them join the Fearless Morning Show. And as always, go check us out on the YouTube channel. We're 129 strong, not counting today. So go over there and you can binge watch all the Fearless Morning shows over there, and you can share them out. And if you missed me on the Regina Sunshine show, I posted that link yesterday. It's also on it will be on our YouTube channel as well. So we thank you guys. We hope you have a great day. We'll see you here bright and early tomorrow morning at 7:15. Have a good one.
Signing off.